Hello everyone, this is Shyamchandra. Can India become a developed nation without massively increasing its energy consumption? All the developed country which has high human development index has done so on the back of abundant, affordable energy consumption. In one of the Hindus editorial, we are going to decode it and see whether India's push on nuclear energy is not only a bold but also a necessary step. First, what is the link between energy and development? HDI is directly proportional to total per capita energy consumption. What is HDI? Human Development Index. All the developed countries which has development index of 0.9 has more energy consumption per capita, and which is far more than India's energy consumption. Let's see what is India's current generation. So India currently generating around 2000 terawatt hour annually, but India to become a developed nation, it need to generate around 24,000 terawatt hour per annum. So now let's see why renewable energy alone it's not sufficient. There are three constraints are there. First one is land constraint. Setting up a solar panel, it needs acres, hundreds and hundreds of acres and hectares of land it required. That same goes for wind turbine. Second is intermittency. What is intermittency is, even you spend or you allocate hundreds and hundreds of acres of land, it can generate electricity only at daytime. In night you need a different power supply or you need a very advanced power storage facility. Same goes for wind turbines. The highest performance will be only in particular seasons where the wind flow will be high. Other times the power generation won't be at its peak. The third is stable grid system for the power supply. All the developed country has a base load power which can give electricity 24/7. India needs to make the grid system more advanced to make up to that level. Now let's see why nuclear power became a necessary. The major reason is nuclear energy solves many issues at once. First is low carbon emission. Current baseload power is generated by thermal power plants, and thermal power plant uses coal. So burning of coal emit lot of carbon gases. So in nuclear power plant we can reduce the carbon emission, and less area is required compared to the solar parks and also wind turbine, and the energy generated per the area consumed is very less. For example, 100 acres of solar park, if you compare with 100 acres of nuclear reactor, the energy generated will be much more higher. The second most major is the energy density. What does energy density means? If you take a 1 kg of coal and 1 kg of nuclear fuel, the energy capacity which we can generate from 1 kg of nuclear fuel will be drastically higher than the 1 kg of coal. That is energy density. And the third point is industrialization. If India develops on the nuclear energy, the number of engineers who get a job opportunity, the scientists who do research on various materials, or even the radiation application on agricultural, material science, nanotechnology, those kind of application will be much more. So the opportunity for India will also increase by setting up a nuclear power plant. Now let's discuss about SHANTI Bill, SHANTI 2025. SHANTI Bill, it's an abbreviation, so which means Sustainable Harshening and Advancement of Nuclear Energy for Transforming India. So SHANTI Bill majorly speaks about 3 points. One is it supports 100 gigawatt of nuclear energy by mid century target. Second is Shanti Bill also defines the responsibility of the operator. For example, any private operators coming in means what will be their responsibility. For example, the nuclear fuel handling of it and the disposal of the nuclear waste, and how the power distribution or power storage from the nuclear plant to the main grid, those kind of responsibility. And third, the most major important thing, it defines the nuclear legal law frame of India's nuclear. So this is the most important thing. So the way forward is, does India needs a nuclear energy? Yes, India needs a nuclear energy for its development, for a good quality of electricity. But India needs a balanced mix of energy. India needs nuclear, renewable, and efficient grid system for it. So, coming to conclusion, India to be a developed country, India to grow, India to decarbonize, India to provide quality electricity, quality life to its citizen, nuclear energy is no more an option. It's most necessary thing right now. Now let's see the Q&A session for the topic which can be asked for the UPSC exam. So for UPSC aspirants, this will be useful. Now let's see the prelims sample mock questions which can be asked from this topic. The first one is, which of the following best explains why nuclear power is considered a baseload source? Let's take option A, it depends on weather condition. Option B, it provides electricity only during peak demand. It can operate continuously irrespective of time and season. Option D, it requires a minimal capital investment. So as you know, as we discussed, the correct answer is option D. Option C, it can operate continuously irrespective of time and season. Let's see a second question. A SHANTI Bill 2025 is associated with option A, renewable energy subsidies, option B, nuclear safety and expansion framework, option C, green hydrogen policy, option D, coal sector reforms. Obviously the answer is B. Now I think discussing it will be easy for you, but after a few months, after many months, the exam comes. You should remember that SHANTI Bill directly links to nuclear safety and expansion framework. A third question, why is large-scale battery storage is challenge for India? This topic we discussed very less, but let's see what are the options. Option 1, high cost. Option 2, seasonal variability in renewables, limited domestic infrastructure. So among this, all the three are the reason for the large scale storage in challenges for India. Okay, now let's see the mains question. So major mains question will come under GS3, which is science and technology, economy and other subjects. So question 1 can be, nuclear energy is indispensable for India's clean energy transition. Discuss in the context of India's development and decarbonization goal. So I will mention few answer key points which later you can spread for like for 250 or 300 words. So the major answer key points will be HDI, that means Human Development Index. It's directly proportion to energy consumption link, limitation of solar and wind, base load requirement, nuclear as low carbon reliable option, indigenous capability of power generation, role of SHANTI Bill, and energy balanced energy mix, which you can mention it as way forward. Question 2, examine the significance of the SHANTI Bill 2025 for India's nuclear energy ambitions. So it can be asked in 150 words or 250 words. Few answer points will be legislative clarity, safety and regulatory strengthening, investor and public confidence, alignment with long-term energy target, contribution to climate commitments. And third question can be, why can renewable energy not entirely replaceable conventional power source in India? Few answer points will be intermittency, storage challenges, grid stability, a land constraint, and need for baseload sources. And that's it. For UPSC aspirants, I would tell, always rely on the government websites like UPSC and other ministry websites for the data and information. This discussion is for educational purpose. Thank you for watching. Comment your opinion if there's any correction in the data or information, or you can comment your opinion. Thank you.